Yo, what's up guys, and welcome back for my week 7 match of the UCL. I of course am Pokémon, coach of the BBeartics, and this time we're going to be taking on Shady Penguin and the New York Mankeys. Now of course his link will be down below in the description if you guys want to check that out. And excuse me if it takes me a little while to do my calcs. One of my USB ports just died, so I had to unplug my keyboard in order for this to work. At first I thought it was my 3DS capture card that was messing up. And then I figured out that it was just a USB port in the front, which really sucks. I think I unhooked my Xbox controller pretty terribly. I can't even type to Shady. I said have fun, and then I just died after that. But yeah, Shady has a very scary team. I'll be showing my team, of course, on the side if you guys want to see it. I do expect my Lodic, Mew, Landorus, maybe Pinsir, Jolteon definitely, but of course I will be writing down his team once we can see it. It really sucks that I can't. Yeah, he brought exactly what I expected. Didn't bring Skuntank, which is nice, so maybe it's Stallbreaker Mew, which means that he has trouble with my Reuniclus. It's really nice. So he brought basically exactly what I expected, and then the last slot would have been either Pinsir or Skuntank, but I'm thinking he's Defog Mew because he does have Pinsir. Landorus, Mew, Infernape. Sorry, I'm just writing down his team. Good old pen and paper. Can't type crap. My Lodic. I do apologize if my calcs do take longer, guys. I'm gonna have to scroll through my the moves on the calc thing, the move sets, in order to find my Pokemon. Especially because I have Pokemon like Weavile who are all the way on the bottom of the alphabet, and then I have like Ampharos all the way on top, so this should be interesting. Let me actually show my team real quick for you guys. So you can see my team right there. I have Ampharos, Weavile, Manaphy, Big Bird, which is my Tornadus, my Heartbody, which is my Reuniclus, and my Rhydon. Now I'm actually going to be leading off with my Tornadus because I gave it... Yeah. First calc of the day, boys. First calc of the day. Oh god, this is annoying as hell. Oh god, I really have to scroll through everything in order to find these Pokemon. Why did they have to be like 750 Pokemon? Okay, I'm leading off with Tornadus because Tornadus can live a hit versus anything from his team. If he leads off with Landorus, I have enough investment to live a Choice Scarf, Adamant, Stone Edge. Jolteon, I can live a Specs, Thunderbolts. I might just have to go off of the calcs that I calced prior and might not be able to calc this entire game. So I guess we will see how I do. Let me get rid of my second screen. That way you guys can see. But of course I lead off with Tornadus. I'm expecting to lead off with Jolteon or Infernape as he leads off with Mew. Mew of course being an issue for me. He's annoying. Wow. He has three potential Stealth Rockers on the team. It's Mew, Landorus, and Jolteon. I'm actually just gonna go right for U-turn. If he Scarf Mew, then he Scarf Mew. But he can't knock me out from full anyway. I'm gonna be able to hit him up with this U-turn. Does a decent amount. I'm assuming he is physically defensive. He might just be Stallbreaker Mew. And I could see a knockoff happening right now, honestly. But I'm gonna go out to my Reuniclus anyway because I don't want him. Well, do I have to go out to Reuniclus, honestly? I could go out to Fabio, but I don't want him going for the I don't want him going for knockoff. At the same time, I think I'm gonna go out to Reuniclus anyway because this is my go-to answer for this guy, as I'm expecting him to go for knockoff. He actually ends up going for Stealth Rock, which is fine. Not sure if this is a Stealth Rock defogger, not entirely sure. I see no item on this thing, so I think he might be Cobra Berry. I'm gonna go right for Toxic right here. He had Stealth Rock on his Mew. He goes for U-turn, so that's cool. SR, U-turn. He doesn't have anything that really wants to come in on this thing, so I'm definitely gonna be hitting whatever comes in. Maybe it's his Milotic with a Toxic. Unless he has Heal Belt on his Mew, he has no form of getting rid of this. Like, he has no way of getting rid of this, so even if it's Haze, Milotic, I will be able to hit it with a Toxic upon switching. Infernape is also a switch that he could do. He actually ends up making the Landorus play, just fine. Thankfully my Toxic does land, so I'm able to hit the Landorus upon switching, which is nice. Toxic. It could very well be an SD set, but I'm not too worried about that because I do have Weavile in the back. Weavile has good sweeping potential versus him once I get rid of his Infernape. So what I'm actually going to do is just go for Recover right here. I don't mind if he knocks me off. I'll get to see what type of set he is. If he goes for U-turn, I'll be back at full anyway. And the fact that he's poison is just really nice for me. The fact that he didn't bring Skuntank and either is also amazing for me. Obviously, I have to play around what set he's going to be. I want to play smart around Pinsir, but he does go for U-turn. Let's see how much damage this does. Looks to be Scarf or Bandit. I'm not entirely sure. Unfortunately, it's going to be annoying for me to calc, and I don't really want to calc. You know what? I know what I'll do. I'll steal an R from what Shady said over here. I know I said I have to have a word with R somewhere. Okay, he said sacrificed. Okay, so there should be. We're not talking about this now. This is just later. But I'm gonna paste that R here. Oh my God, yes. Okay, okay, guys, we living, boys. We living. Okay, okay, Reuniclus. Okay, so I got my hard body right here. Nice, 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 nice. That might just be an adamant U-turn. No, my calc went away. Okay, okay. Now I have to find an L from what I said. Did I say have fun? No, have fun doesn't have an L. I said LOL. Oh my God, thank God I type LOL every other word. Okay, so that's Landorus. Landorus T. Oh, you choice Scarf. I'm assuming he is adamant. Yeah, because U-turn did a lot of damage to me. 37 to 40. That was about the right. Let me make us level 50. Oh, that's going to be a pain to make us level 50. Wait, no, no, no. I have 252 HP investment. Nice, nice, nice. So I'm just get rid of 2 of these zeros. Paste level 50. No, that doesn't make much sense. He's either Bandit or something. But he goes out to my Lodic, as I am able to get off my recover. So I'm basically back at full. And I'm okay with that. He could be a choice Bandit Landers. I'm not entirely sure, actually. Does he want me to hit him with the Toxic right here? Doesn't have anything or much for this. He doesn't have much for this Reuniclus, so I'm actually just going to go for Toxic. If he goes for Sub, okay, he has Sub. That's fine. I can calm mind up. If he goes for Hydro Pump, he is offensive as hell. But he does withdraw. And goes back into Landorus, which is fine. I'm assuming he just wants to knock off or something like that. He might just be choice Bandit Landorus. We're about to find out right now, honestly. How much does a knockoff do? Crap, man, I don't have Ks. Wait, no, no, moves are easier to scroll through. Thank God. I'm sorry, guys. I am taking this seriously, but, you know, I'm limited with what I have right now. Knockoff should do... Am I calculating something wrong? Why does knockoff do nothing? Go for level 50. 50. I can't even put a 0. Great. Here, I'm just going to recover the damage no matter what he does. So if he wants to go for U-turn, he goes for U-turn. He goes for Earthquake. I'm assuming he might be actually choice Bandit. If he does over half, he's definitely choice Bandit. He is not choice Bandit, though. He is definitely choice Scarf. I can tell because he did less than half. And like I said, this Reuniclus is going to be a huge, huge, huge problem for him. He's choice Scarf. I'm going to put choice Scarf because it looks like choice Scarf. That's choice Scarf damage. I remember calculating it. It does less than half. So I'm going to go for Toxic on Unexpected Switch. If he wants to go for the Earthquake again, that is completely fine. If I get off a Toxic on anything, that would be nice. Expecting potentially Pinsir to want to come out. Oh, he's not choice Bandit, okay. But he does go for U-turn though, which is cool because I'm going to be able to get off. He might be E-Belt then. I don't know, let me just put potentially E-Belt. U-turn. So I'm going to be able to get off Toxic on whatever comes out, which is really nice. It does wear everything down on his team. Like legit everything. I think he has to go Jolteon right here, honestly. Jolteon or Mega Pinsir. Though, of course, if I get Toxic off on Mega Pinsir, that would be really nice for me. I'm going to put about 80% on his Landers too. It's about 80%. Something like that. I have to be wary about my recovers too. But, again, this Reuniclus is going to be a huge problem for him just because he didn't bring Skuntank. Even if he brought Skuntank, Skuntank is really weak. So Shift Tree and Skuntank are really going to be problems for him. And, he ends up bringing out his Jolteon, like I did expect. Okay. And I am able to land a Toxic on the Jolteon, which is really, really nice. Jolt. Toxic. Let me write that down. So that's really good because what's actually doing is if he even has HP investment, if I get it to +2 of my Weavile, I can knock him out. Right here, I don't think Shadow Ball does too much to my Rhydon, honestly. I'm going to go out to my Rhydon. If he wants to Volt Switch, that'll stop him from Volt Switching. I just want to get on my rocks as quickly as possible because he's making all these switches. If he has Defog on his Mew, I want to force him to Defog. So this will stop him from going for Volt Switch. Even if he goes for Hidden Power, it won't be able to 2-hit KO me as he goes right for Shadow Ball. That is looking like, I'm not entirely sure. It's either Belt or something like that. But either way, I can go right for the Stealth Rock right here, getting them up. That could be, I don't even think that's Specs. Aiming for the horn. That's where I ran on lost. But I think he's going to switch on to my Lodic right here. Either or, I don't really mind. I really wish I could. If he goes Landers, that's fine too, because I also have the, I have, what's it called? If he goes Landers, I have my, my Avalanche to deal with him. But because that's my Lodic, as I am finally able to get up my rocks. So now we're both going to be having these annoying switches right now. And, Reuniclus is relatively safe for me. Though if he is offensive, it is annoying. I'm actually just going to go right onto my Reuniclus right here. Just because Reuniclus, like I said, deals with the majority of his team. I really wish I could calc. I feel more comfortable making plays, but he's going to go for Dragon Tail. Good play on my opponent's parts. So that's his way of dealing with my man if he having Dragon Tail. He doesn't have Haze. So, Dragon Tail. He forces me out into said Manaphy, and I actually do not want to go. I just want to go for Calm Mind right here, honestly. I don't want to go for Scald because I don't want to have the potential chance of burning him, and I rather just go for Calm Mind. I rather reveal that I'm a Calm Mind set, scare him a little bit, let him know that I'm Calm Mind. Because if he goes out to anything, a Calm Mind boosted Scald is gonna hurt like hell. So I rather him just Dragon Tail me out, honestly, until he brings me out into my Reuniclus. That way I could Toxic him. So he does Dragon Tail me out right here. Actually, Fabio would be great too. Yo, Fabio would be amazing, but he actually Dragon Tails me out into my Reuniclus, which is something that I definitely was okay with. I don't expect him to let me Toxic him, honestly. I do expect him to go Landers, but honestly, I think Toxic is still my best play, regardless of what he wants to do. You could go Jolteon right here. I'm gonna go for Toxic no matter what. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's going Jolteon right here, but Jolteon will be taking the Stealth Rock as well as the poison damage. If he goes Landers, Landers will be taking the Stealth Rock plus the poison. So he does allow me to Toxic his Milotic, which is nice because that means that my Calm Mind users, unless he has Rest, he won't be able to beat me 1v1. So that means that my Calm Mind users will be able to beat him. And we unfortunately get Rhydon right here. So Rhydon's definitely not the Pokemon that I wanted to come out at this point. But the fact that my Lodic is Toxic is really nice, though it does give him the Marvel scale, so I wouldn't be able to knock it out with +2 knockoff at this point. It's still helpful for me, but I'm going to go out to my Reuniclus because I don't want him going for Scald. Reuniclus has Magic Guard, so I won't be taking any Stealth Rock damage, and if he does go for Scald and burns me, I can recover it off regardless. He could easily go into Jolteon right here, predicting me, or even Mew, or if his Mew has Stealth Rock and U-Turn. I'm assuming it has Will-O-Wisp, and maybe Soft Boiled. If it doesn't have, or maybe Knockoff, if it doesn't have Heal Bell, then his entire team is basically statused. Well, obviously not his entire team, but yeah, I'm going to go right back out into my Reuniclus just because I can take him on. And I'm not trying to stall. You guys should know I built my team to take him on. If he goes for Dragon Tail, that's Shady, stop expecting my switch. You're annoying. But once I bring out Fabio, though, I can just Mega Evolve and go for the U-turn. Unfortunately, well, actually Big Bird isn't bad at all because I do have Regenerator. So his Milotic is also getting relatively low as well. He doesn't really have appreciate this Pokemon at all, but I don't want to take any unnecessary damage from Scald because, like I said, I EV'd this thing to after Stealth Rocks to take a +2 Quick Attack from Pinsir. So right now his best plays are just Dragon Tailing or going for Scald. I'm gonna go right out into my Reuniclus because I'm pretty sure it can take. Actually, no, Reuniclus isn't smart. At this point, I want to go out to Manaphy after I U-turn. Like, I'm 100% going for U-turn right here. but I want to go out to Manaphy after I U-turn, as don't go for Dragon Tail. Just because Manaphy takes it on, and I don't know if Reuniclus will be 2-hit KO'd by Scald. I don't know his spread. I can't calc anything at the moment, so I'm at 122 HP too, so I think my Manaphy is completely fine right here. Manaphy forces him to stay, to not come in with anything. He goes, Shady, please. Oh god, I'm laughing because, finally, okay. The Savior is inside, guys. The Savior is inside. So, Dragon Tail recovers Scald. Last move either being Mirror Coat or Ice Beam, I would think. But Reuniclus is, Sakura is hella low. So, I'm going to be able to Mega Evolve right here. Now, the decision I want to make is, do I go for Volt Switch? And if he stays in, then if he stays in and goes after me, then I go straight out into my Weavile. Or do I go for the Dragon Pulse, predicting his Landers? The downside to me going for Dragon Pulse would obviously be, if he stays in and goes for Miracle, it'll do some damage to me. But if he goes for Miracle, he doesn't have Ice Beam. I think I'm just going to Mega Evolve and go right for Dragon Pulse right here. As he does withdraw. So if he wants to go Landers, that's fine. That's going to be taking this hit. He ends up bringing out that Landers, which is nice. Takes the Stealth Rock. It's going to be taking the Dragon Pulse this turn as well as the Poison. It shouldn't be able to knock out Landers, though Fabio is hella strong. I don't even have any investment like in he actually can't kill this Pokemon if Landers goes down. I don't have any investment in special attack, but he shouldn't be able to knock me out. But yeah, so that Dragon Pulse goes off. The reason I was okay if he had Mirror Coat was because, is he Assault Vest? Like, the thing took 0. The reason I was okay if he went into this is because what was I trying to say? The reason I was okay is if he stayed in with my Milotic, and if he went for Mirror Coat is because it confirmed that he did not have Ice Beam, and I can rest off the Dragon Pulse damage anyway. So I assume its set is Recover, Dragon Tail, Scald, and then Ice Beam or Hate. Look at Fabio just whipping his hair back and forth. Unfortunately, like I said, this Pokemon is really hard for me to switch into. While I want to go out to Reuniclus, I don't really want it to take any unnecessary damage. My Manaphy isn't as useful as it was before, so I'm actually going to go out to Manaphy right here. If he goes for Earthquake, that is fine. I can rest off the damage. Yeah. Pretty sure I could take an Earthquake anyway. Oh, we'll see. It's going to be a roll right there, I would think. He might just go for knockoff right here, but his Landers is actually getting low enough to the point where he cannot knock me out. So what I'm actually going to do is go for Rain Dance, just in case he wants to switch out. Save his Landers. He doesn't have Healing Wish on his team, so he might just... Oh, I'm actually... I'm actually faster. That's not something I took into account. I did not expect myself to be faster than his Landers, so I guess I'm going to end up sacking my Manaphy, which I am okay with because I actually just set up the Rain Dance so I can spam Hurricane. Oh god, hold me back. But it should be a trade right here. Yeah, his Landers goes down for my Manaphy. Now Manaphy, well, it could have been Mew and Infernape and Milotic, so can Reuniclus, especially because his Milotic is toxic. So Manaphy is going to go down. The Hurricane is up though. I'm going to go directly into my... I'm going to go into my Rhydon, because if he goes Mew or Infernape or anything like that, I can beat them. Anything but Milotic, and I don't expect him to go Milotic right here because Milotic does give me a free recover. Alternatively, I could have made the Reuniclus play and just recovered, because with the Rain up, he cannot first turn Rain. I expect him to go Jolteon because with the Rain up, I can just spam Hurricane. First turn Rain. So this is going to be second turn right here. So I was okay with that, like sacking my Manaphy. I didn't expect him to be slower than me. I honestly also expected him to switch on to my Milotic just in case I was faster than him, not wanting to sack his Landers. But Landers being gone is nice because there's nothing that really forces me to switch out at this point. I still do have to be wary about his Pinsir, but bringing out Rhydon is fine. Rhydon will allow me to Earthquake his Mew, doing a bit of damage, and also let me keep up Stealth Rock as well. So if he goes Milotic, while it's a little bit annoying, Fabio can switch in relatively easily to it. I'm expecting him to go Jolteon because right now I could easily go out into my Tornadus and spam Hurricane with the Rain being up. So Yeah, he brings out that Jolteon like I was expecting. Jolteon's going to take the Stealth Rock damage, and I can 100% live in HP Ice at this range of HP, 110%. So I'm just going to go right for Earthquake right here, as this is a second turn of Rain. He's going to swap out, though, into Sakura. Makes sense. Definitely makes sense, as it's going to be taking the Stealth Rock plus the Poison plus the Earthquake. Obviously, he most likely has, what's it called, Marvel Scale, so it's not going to be doing too much at all. But Sakura looking pretty low, boys. Sakura looking pretty... Sakura, not going to lie, Sakura don't have Sasuke right here to defend her. But I want to save my Rhydon because it just stopped him from going for Volt Switch. So I'm going to go directly into my Fabio right here. I can take an Ice Beam if he wants to. I can take a Rain Boosted Scald. I can rest off the damage, whatever damage he wants to do. And obviously I'm expecting him to go for Recover right here. If he has Rest, then he has Rest. If he has Rest, though, last Mount Reuniclus beats him. Otherwise, I would have been fine with my Manaphy, you know, being alive. But it's okay. I don't think I would have been able to rest up versus anything bar like Mew. But I'm going to bring out Fabio, breaking this mold, as he goes right for Scald. And he does get the burn on me. A little bit unfortunate for me, definitely. But what I am going to do is... Sakura will go down, and this thing is annoying because it lives hits. Otherwise, I can just smack him with... Otherwise, I could just smack him with my Tornadus, because honestly, Jolteon isn't that much of a threat. So I'm just going to go for Rest right here. I know I can live one Ice Beam. If he goes for Recover or tries to switch out the Jolteon, that is completely fine. I will be able to stall out Jolteon. Unless it is Specs, it can't even 2 KO me if it is Specs. So I can honestly just rest up and stall it out completely, especially with the Stealth Rock plus the Poison. So I'm just going to go right for Rest right here with my Fabio. If he wants to defog, that is fine as well. If he tries to go Mew. If he wants to go for Ice Beam, I will be able to live it because he did burn me. He cannot freeze me. So I guess right now a crit would be a little bit annoying. But I think that is about it. If he wants to try going out to Jolteon too. So Sakura is extremely low. It cannot switch into any one of my attacks from my Pokemon. So that is very nice. That is extremely nice for me. He does go for Ice Beam right here. As it gets a crit. Yep. Oh man, that is annoying. So he gets the crit that he needed. He actually needed that crit in order to knock me out. So that is so annoying. But there's nothing I can do about that, honestly. It's whatever. Oh man, why'd I have to jinx myself? But I can just go right out to my hard body and just go right for Recover right here. I will be able to live any hit he wants to go for. If he wants to recover up his own, that is completely fine. I need to be at full anyway. That way I can take on his Infernape. It's a little bit annoying that he got that crit, not gonna lie, especially because of Scarf Infernape. Well, Scarf Infernape won't be able to 2 KO hard body. Yeah, it's definitely annoying because that Ice Beam would not have been able to knock me out without that crit. But, you know, things happen. What can you do? After I Calm Mind up, I can still sweep him, especially because Sakura is poisoned. He's going to go for Recover right here, which is expected. That's the 4th turn of Rain. As I am able to recover up to full HP. Now, oh man, that Rain is annoying. Oh, that's the 5th turn of Rain, my bad. That crit was annoying, man. I would have been able to rest, but especially because of my special defense investment, he would not have been able to switch into me at all. But I'm just going to spam Psyshock at this point. If he wants to spam Recover, that is fine. Again, Psyshock is my best play no matter what he wants to do. If he wants to Dragon Tail me out, that is fine too. He doesn't go for Recover, but Psyshock will be doing about 20%-ish. So it's going to be doing some damage to him. Fabio, no. It's going to be doing some damage to him. Well, that's about 10%-ish. Like I said, last Mon Reuniclus can beat him 100%. So what I'm actually going to do is go for Toxic, expecting him to want to switch out into his Mew right here. That way I can poison that thing as he does withdraw. So I'm assuming Mew's coming out, and I think Mew has a Cobra Berry. Yep, he brings out Mew. So I was right. I'm able to hit this thing with hopefully being able to land a Toxic on this thing. I do have Synchronized, so that means I am also Toxic, which means Jolteon can't win with a potential Thunder Waving type of thing. He does have Synchronized, so I'm poisoned now, and he's definitely going to attempt to defog right here. I'm positive about that. I'm really positive. and I want to prevent that at all costs. So I'm actually going to go directly into my Rhydon and get up my rocks. I don't expect them to U-turn. I do expect them to defog because Mew is poisoned, which is nice. Let me just write down Mew is poisoned. If he goes for U-turn, that's fine too. My rocks stay up. But I do expect him to defog right here as he goes for U-turn. Okay, that's completely fine though. Mew is in range of knockoff, which is something I wanted. If he goes Sakura, I can beat that. If he goes Infernape, I will sack my Rhydon. Yeah, I'll sack Rhydon if he goes Infernape, and just to figure out what set he is, in all honesty. If he goes Sakura, though, he gets off a recover, which is a little bit annoying. Obviously, this Dragon Tailing is a little bit annoying. But he doesn't end up going for defog, which is nice because, again, that's helping my Weavile. That's helping my Weavile smack him, because I'm really trying to clean with late game Weavile. Infernape is looking more and more of like a threat. Pinsir I can't necessarily switch into, but Pinsir cannot kill me with everything. Like, he can go out to Pinsir now if he wanted to. That'd actually be weird. I think he's going out to my Lodic or Infernape. Really wish he didn't crit Fabio, but nothing I could do about that. I want to pay attention to timer as well during this game. I don't want to... No offense, Leo, but I don't want to pull a Leo. Man, Fabio switched into everything on his team, but it's okay. It's okay. Crits are indeed part of the game. If he goes Jolteon, he's letting it take the necessary damage. I need to knock it out with Ice Shard, so I'm okay with that. If he goes Infernape, he can go for close combat and knock me out. My Lodic can obviously recover off, and my Lodic is annoying. Definitely annoying. But he doesn't like switching into my, he really doesn't like switching into my Tornadus at this point. So he goes out to my Lodic. I'm just going to go directly into my, my Reuniclus once again. It's a bit rinse and repeat, honestly, but there's nothing I can do about that. Had I had Fabio, I can be Volt switching around right now or clicking Dragon Pulse. He doesn't have a resist to it. But again, it's a bit of rinse and repeat right here. I'm going directly into my Reuniclus though. 110%. We know it's full set. Dragon Tail, Toxic, Scald, Ice Beam. But I have to switch out, obviously. But at this point, because Jolteon is so weak, I can beat it with... Stop Dragon telling me, Shady. If he brings me on a Weavile, that's a little bit annoying because I don't think I can knock him out. Why do I even say these things? I don't think I can knock him out after Poison because of Marvel skill. Well, let's see. He's under half, but obviously it does give him that boost. But I don't expect it to do 45%. I'm going to attempt to calc this. Man... Oh, okay, cool, perfect. I have the paste bin open right here. Weavile. Sucks that I let it take unnecessary damage from rocks. This Dragon Tailing thing is annoying. Paste. Zeph. I have to have a paste bin of Shady's team as well. How much time do I have? I have enough time. Let me just... Oh, come on. Miguel, where are you? I built my team with Miguel, so I have a paste bin. Here it is. Perfect. Okay, so I have a paste bin of Shady's team as well. So, my Lodic. Obviously, this is Adamant's Weavile. Come on. 57 seconds. Oh, okay. How much time do I have? 41 seconds? Get this ad out of my way! Get this ad out of my way! Pastebin.com! Come on, I can't even refresh. Good lord, this is annoying. Okay, 32 seconds. I can do this. No pressure. 26. Paste. Okay. UU defensive. Max. Healthy. No, poisoned. Damn it, Weavile doesn't have knockoff. Yeah, I don't think I'm knocking him out. I'm switching out no matter what. Switching directly into my Reuniclus right here. Also, if he goes Infernape, that's fine. I don't think I can knock him out. Unfortunately, the calcs are working against me right here. Stop Dragon telling me, Shady. Thank you. How much did knockoff do? And he is not at level. Okay, now I can 100% knock him out. Now I have the new calc. But that is annoying because I've taken some unnecessary damage. This. Yeah, well, I'm 100% able to take him out right now, so It's just annoying because I'm taking the unnecessary Stealth Rock, which sucks, and I don't know what type of, but I'll be able to knock him out, which is nice, my Lodic being gone, but I really wish I could have counted. I can't even make his Pokemon level 50, which is a little bit scary, a little bit annoying, slash scary, but my Lodic being gone is nice. I beat him with Calm Mind, Reuniclus now, because he can't phase me out. I'm pretty sure he's bringing out Infernape at this point too, in time. Like it's his only play. I guess he can go for U-turn if he wants to. I guess he could go Jolteon too, but I think that would be poor play. Also Mew, I guess, if he's Cobra Berry and wants to try and defog, but I don't think I'd go. If he goes Mew, I'm going directly into my Rhydon and setting up my Stealth Rock. If he goes Infernape, I'm switching out into my Rhydon anyway because it's fodder. If he goes Jolteon, again, Rhydon is the play to make. If he goes Pinsir, that'd be interesting, but again, Rhydon is still the play to make. He is losing his switch-ins to flying type attacks though, especially because Jolteon is so low. You know what sucks? I can't even make them level 100. But he brings out his Infernape. I love how he calls it Lonely, because like Lonely is like his favorite nature for this monster. I guess he could go for U-turn if he wants to, but if he goes for U-turn, then I'm able to go onto my Rhydon anyway. He could also go for Close Combat. Close Combat means I get to fire off a flying type attack though. I guess Mach Punch is also a play he can go for, but I'm going directly into my Rhydon. If he goes for U-turn, I will be able to survive it. I could probably base the damage off of something, but I'm not sure. If he goes for Flare Blitz, Rhydon should be able to take 2. Goes for U-turn, which is cool. I think he's forced into either Pinsir to Mega Evolve or Jolteon to go for Unhitted Power, which shouldn't be doing too much to me at all. As long as I have Weavile on the back, I'm good, I believe, too. If he wants to go Jolteon, that's going to be taking Stealth Rock plus Poison, which puts in the range of Ice Shard, so I don't know what type of Jolteon he is. He may be belted. I think he's belt. But we have 30 minutes already gone down, and it's 4-4 at this point, I think. 4-4. Weavile can switch into one more Stealth Rock hit. If he goes Mew, I'm 100% clicking Stealth Rock again and again, just because I expect him to defog. Jolteon is fine too, though. The thing with Mew is it will be able to defog 100% versus me, so that's annoying, but nothing I could do about that. I think he has to go Jolteon right here. I think he's gonna go Jolteon right here. Obviously, you can't bring back out Infernape, and you turn right back out into the battle. That'd be funny. That'd definitely be funny. It's funny because Shady was like, "No hacks, please." And he crits by my Lord. What did he say? He was like, what did he say? Where is it? Good luck. Good luck. I actually said a GK instead of GL, so it looked like grass not have fun. No hacks, please. LOL. Does he take his own advice? Sad face. But if he goes Mew again, once again, I'm just clicking Stealth Rock repeatedly because he is on a timer with that poison. He decides to bring out the Pinsir. Okay. I am okay with that. I am going to hit this thing with, do I want to make the Tornadus play? A little bit risky. Kind of want to make it, though. I really want to make the Tornadus play right now, because if I can keep Rhydon, I just keep up momentum. Really do. Nah, forget it. If he goes for a turn, I lose Tornadus, and I could lose the game from that. I'll just stay in. Let him Mega Evolve. He's at 75%. Maybe he might go for a turn right here, too. Yeah, he goes right for Earthquake. That's fine, though. Because at this point, he doesn't have a good flying resist that can come in. And Pinsir is at 75%, which is really nice for me. So, Tornadus is my play of choice. He might be Assault Vest, he might just be Assault Vest, something I could see it being. I think I want to go for Icy Wind right here. I'm going to go for Icy Wind, because if I slow down Pinsir, Icy Wind does enough damage, does about 50%, so it puts him in range. If he goes out to Jolteon, it takes the Stealth Rock, the Toxic, and the Icy Wind, meaning I do outspeed him in the following turn. If he goes out to Mew, then he goes out to Mew, but he defogs away the rocks for me. So, yeah, I'm going for Icy Wind right here. If he stays in, then he stays in, but I don't necessarily need Tornadus, just because Reuniclus cleans up anyway. I would think. I think he needs Pinsir too to knock out my Reuniclus. I hope he knows that he needs Pinsir, because this play is also dependent on what he knows. And man, Fabio would have been nice right here. But again, just gonna go for Icy Wind just in case he wants to go out into his Tornadus. If he wants to stay in, that's completely fine. It would suck, but I would think I would think that Jolteon would be a switch of choice. So he does withdraw. Okay, let's see what we see here. Is it Rufus or is it Jolteon? It's Rufus. So Rufus is going to be taking the Icy Wind. Had I went for Air Slash, it probably would have been enough to knock him out with Hurricane. Actually, will Hurricane be enough to knock out this thing at 30%? Maybe. I don't think I have any other play but to risk it though, because otherwise he's going to get off this Defog. Defog helps me, but it also hurts me at the same time. So I'm just going to go right for the Hurricane right here, hoping to connect. Really hoping to connect at this point. But he can just blow me back at this point with really hope I connect. I need to connect at this point. Icy Wind was my play to make just in case he went Jolteon because it lowered its speed. I do connect with my Hurricane. Will it be enough to knock out Mew though is the question. It is enough to knock out Mew, so my rocks are here to stay. Pinsir's coming in at 25%. That is good to know. 25%. And unfortunately, obviously the rocks are there to stay, so that means that Jolteon is an issue. But I'm at enough HP to take on Infernape's Stone Edge if he wants to go for that. I think he has to go Jolteon right here. Yeah, I really do. But thankfully I did connect on a Mew, so Mew goes down. That means my rocks are back up. That means Pinsir comes in at 25. I think Weavile has like 2 more hits left. The Jolteon play is something that's scaring me because I don't know what I necessarily have to do versus it. Good thing is I can click Psyshock. Is he Scarf Ape? I can't even tell. But brings out his Jolteon, and Jolteon will be taking the Stealth Rock damage. Okay, what is my best play right here? I need Tornadus. Tornadus can beat this. No, not this. Will he go for Volt Switch though? I doubt it. If he specs, I can set up a Calm Mind and win. Potentially. Alright, this is a pretty crucial turn right here. If he goes for Volt Switch, I'm good with staying and going for Air Slash. This can beat Infernape, this can beat Pinsir. All I gotta do is go for Air Slash versus both of those because they are so low. What is my best sack right here? I think it's Weavile. Yep, Weavile is looking like the best sack. Because after that I can just come in with my Reuniclus and click Psyshock. So I'm gonna sack my Weavile right here, keeping my Tornadus alive. As he goes for Thunderbolt, and now I'll be able to get a kill with Reuniclus' Psyshock, which is really nice for me. And go out to my hard body. I really would have loved to have Fabio, but it's okay. Psyshock 100% gets a kill. Do I need to Calm Mind up here? I'm gonna recover. I think he has to sack Pinsir. No, I think I just misplayed by clicking recover. It depends. If he stays in, it's a fine play. If he switches out, that's fine. I I can eat a hint from Pinsir, as well as I think from Jolteon. I think I should have went for Psyshock right there, but yeah, because he has to sack Pinsir this turn. I definitely expected that turn way too quickly. Well, it actually depends. No, I think if he stays, I think I'm fine with the with this play. Because he goes Infernape, I'd rather be at full. Psyshock gets a kill and he can't kill this, so I think he has to sack Infernape right here, and I can just recover off. He either sacks Infernape or sacks Jolteon. I think he needs Pinsir though, because with Quick Attack plus Thunderbolt to knock out thing. We'll see though. We'll see what play he chooses to make. I hope it's recording my voice, by the way. So he does withdraw into Infernape. Okay, so he did make the Infernape play like I was expecting, which is good. So I'm going to be able to recover off the damage right here. Really, really nice for me. And I can live any hit Infernape wants to go for. If he goes for Flare Blitz, it will be killing itself. So I'm going to go for Recover. We'll see what variant this is. Right now, he goes for Flare Blitz. If he does over half, he's Banded. He is Scarf. Okay, that's good. That's good, guys. We're looking good, boys. We're looking okay. Granted, Blaze is going to be doing a lot eventually, but I can still recover off the damage. So, we're looking okay right here, boys. If he doesn't have Blaze, if he has Iron Fist, that's good too. Could have Thunder Punch. He's Scarf Infernape though. It's good to know. Let him kill himself. Just repeatedly kill yourself, please. Actually, after his next hit, he's going to be in Blaze, but I should be able to recover enough to a point where I can beat everything, I think. Might be a 50-50 right here if he switches out into Pinsir. I think I can just afford to go for Psyshock though. So he chooses to go for Flare Blitz. As now he is in Blaze, so he'll be doing a lot more, but he also will be killing himself. So I think it comes down to whether or not I can live Pinsir's attack plus the other attack after that. He could also switch on to Pinsir right now. Nope, he goes for Flare Blitz. Now he's in Blaze, obviously, if he has Blaze. Yep, he does. But he killed himself, and I'm going to be almost near full, which is really nice for me. And I can knock out Pinsir with the Psyshock. Oh, I am at full. Nice. And I don't think Jolteon can knock me out with the Thunderbolt after a return. I could be wrong, though. Obviously, if he specs Jolteon, it could be an issue. But yeah, like I said, I thought he had to switch out into his into his Infernape right there. It was scary just in case he obviously went Pinsir, sack Pinsir, but I thought he needed Quick Attack plus this, knock me out. Goes for return. Fails to knock me out, as I am going to be able to knock him out with the Psyshock. Nice. I don't know what variant of Jolteon he is, honestly, but I am at 103 HP. Maybe I should have put a little bit of Spadef on this thing, but Hard Body is going to be coming in, and I should be able to knock out Jolteon with the Psyshock. It all comes down to if Jolteon will knock me out with any one of its attacks. So he clicks Thunderbolt, as he specs. He knocks me out, so I think he specs, guys. I think he wins. Really wish he did not crit. He didn't crit Fabio, because Fabio would have came through, but you know what, if I take this loss, it's fine. Pokemon is, you know, Pokemon's a game. That's how the game goes. Sometimes. Yeah, that's a good game. Man, I'm sorry guys that I lost. There's nothing I could do though. After he crit my Fabio, I I really didn't have a choice right there. It really sucks, but I guess we are undefeated. Shady has taken the victory. That's another loss to Shady. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for losing this game, but that's how the game goes sometimes. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Feel free to leave a like if you enjoyed. And yeah, until next time guys, later.